It's hard to think of a time when Kate Middleton wasn't the Princess of Wales. Sure enough, though, she once had a wild side, with a romantic history to match. Kate Middleton met Willem Marx during her time at Marlborough College, a boarding school in England. Not much information about their relationship has ever come to light, but Marx is often referred to as Kate's first love. We do know that the relationship was short-lived, and Kate and Marx were able to remain amicable, as he attended her wedding to Prince William in 2011. These days, Marx serves as a London-based correspondent for CNBC, specializing in business and politics. He later found his match in Johanna Botha, a Peruvian freelance TV presenter. The two tied the knot in 2014 and had their son Diego in 2015. While Marx keeps his personal life fairly quiet, Botha often posts updates on their family to social media, sharing on Instagram in August 2024 that Diego was beginning 3rd grade. That same year, she captioned another post about her son. So proud of this little soul who feels great empathy for anyone he sees on the street who is less fortunate than him. Kate met another boyfriend at Marlborough College, Harry Blakelock. According to the Daily Mail, Blakelock was a year older than Kate, and they dated on and off for around a year before Blakelock dumped her so he could travel to Italy for his gap year. Reportedly, Blakelock messed Kate up so badly that she also decided to take a gap year in Italy in the hopes that the two might reunite. Alas, it wasn't to be. A friend of the princess remembered, when Kate arrived in Florence, she was really hung up about Harry. She spoke about him all the time, and he seemed to have messed her around quite a bit. He was also in Florence at the same time, but from what I can remember, nothing happened. Rupert Finch was Kate's final romantic interest before meeting Prince William. They met during Kate's first year at the University of St Andrews, though Finch was a little older at the time.
Sorry, Rupert, William.
Hi, Finchy.
Hi.
Though a glimpse into their relationship was depicted on screen during season 6 of The Crown, the former couple doesn't harp too much on the past. In 2006, Finch told the Daily Mail, "It's not something I'll ever talk about. It's between Kate and me and was a long time ago." They dated for less than a year before parting ways, but were able to stay friendly, as Finch also attended the royal wedding in 2011. He has since made a career for himself as a lawyer and went on to marry Lady Natasha Rufus Isaacs in 2013. They have had 3 children together. Lady Natasha is a fashion mogul and the founder of Beulah London, of which Kate has shown great support over the years. Lady Natasha even commended her to Hello magazine in July 2020, saying, "It's always lovely to see the Duchess in Beulah. She's a wonderful ambassador for British brands, and that is more important than ever at the moment." Kate and William officially began dating in 2002, having met while studying together at St Andrews. Kate was said to have known exactly what she wanted, and she would reportedly have stopped at nothing to make sure that the prince was hers. Sadly, though, she found herself back on the market briefly in April 2007. So what do you do when your boyfriend decides to break up with you over the phone? Date his friend, of course. Sir Henry Ropner was one of William's former classmates and an heir to a multi-million-pound shipping company, and the two took up for a short time during Kate's breakup with William. Sir Henry's fling with Kate was destined to be short-lived, however, as Kate and William rekindled their flame in June 2007. Though distraught at the time, Kate is now grateful for the time she spent apart from William. After getting engaged in 2010, she told Sky News, "I think you can get quite consumed by a relationship when you're younger. I really valued that time for me." Now, it's Prince William's turn. The Duke left several exes in his wake before settling down with Kate, including a distant cousin. Prince William and a woman by the name of Davina Duckworth Chadd was said to be an item way back in the late 1990s. In 2011, many years after they went their separate ways, Davina was invited to William and Kate Middleton's royal wedding, as the exes were said to still be friends. Could that be because the two are technically related? Yes, it's true. They're family. As People reported, she is Princess Diana's second cousin. As such, that makes her William's cousin 3 times removed. In April 2015, People reported that Davina and her husband, Tom Barber, live close to the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's country home, Anne Hall. Everyone knows that Prince William and Kate Middleton met at the University of St Andrews, but Kate wouldn't be his first college girlfriend. He previously dated Olivia Hunt. It's believed that William and Olivia dated during their freshman year at the school, though it's unclear how long the relationship lasted. Dating someone who's dated a royal is a tough act to follow. Just ask Olivia's husband, Nicholas Wilkinson. According to the Daily Mail, Wilkinson, who landed on a best-looking barristers in England list from a UK legal blog in 2013, once said, "I'm trying not to be intimidated by having a girlfriend who used to be with Prince William." While Olivia and William ultimately broke up and William went on to marry Kate, there doesn't seem to be any hard feelings between the exes. In fact, Olivia attended Kate's sister Pippa Middleton's wedding in 2016 and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding in 2018. Olivia returned the favour by inviting William and Kate to her own wedding, though they reportedly did not attend. The relationship between Rose Farquhar and Prince William reportedly dates back to their childhood. However, they did eventually become more than friends for a time. The Daily Mail dubbed Rose William's first love, and even though they broke up, there seems to be no ill will between the two all these decades later. The Daily Mail reported that Rose and William were reintroduced after the future king finished his A-levels, which are the exit exams required by UK schools to move forward to college. Rose briefly returned to the spotlight in February 2016 when she auditioned for the reality show The Voice.
Singing really makes me tick.
A source reportedly told The Sun that William had given his blessing to Rose ahead of the audition, which included her cover of Anyone Who Had a Heart. Unfortunately, the judges didn't turn their chairs for Rose, meaning she didn't make it to the next round. Rose previously participated in the reality show How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria back in 2006.
We met at university at St Andrews, and we were friends for over a year first.
In addition to finding his future wife at St Andrews, Prince William found girlfriend Carly Massey Birch, who seemingly has zero public social media presence. William and Carly met during their first year at the school, and her parents later confirmed that the pair were an item for a short time. In 2008, a report surfaced claiming there were problems between Kate Middleton and William's ex. According to Katie Nichols' The Making of a Royal Romance, the drama supposedly unfurled at a dinner, where William, Kate and Carly played the drinking game Never Have I Ever. At the time of this party, William and Kate were secretly dating, and Carly knew it. When it was her turn, Carly reportedly said, "I've never dated two people in this room," knowing the prince would have to drink, as he had dated Carly and was dating Kate. Carly's dramatic play outed the two lovers who were trying to keep their relationship a secret. According to the source, Prince William responded by whispering, "I can't believe you just said that." Despite the dramatic evening, Carly's mother told the Daily Mail that there was absolutely no fallout between the three of them. If there's one ex-girlfriend who Prince William has hung on to rather tightly, it's Jekka Craig. The two met in 1995 when William visited the Craig family ranch in Kenya. They reportedly struck up a relationship after William left Eton, but things between them slowed once William decided to attend the University of St Andrews. However, that doesn't mean that William never saw Jekka again. In fact, Jekka remained a problem for William and Kate Middleton for quite some time into their relationship. As noted in the book, Brothers and Wives, Inside the Private Lives of William, Kate, Harry and Meghan, it seemed that William and Jekka were carrying on an emotionally inappropriate friendship. At one point in their relationship, William reportedly travelled to Kenya without Kate, even spending part of his trip staying at the Craig family home. The book alleges that William's father, King Charles, eventually put a stop to the back and forth. In 2003, William's staff issued a statement insisting that the prince and Jekka were just close friends. There must not be bad blood, though. In 2014, William attended Jekka's wedding to Professor Jonathan Bailey solo. Royal sources insist that William was more attracted to Kenya than Jekka, but rumours that there was something more than friendship between them continued. According to the Daily Mail, of all the women Prince William dated, there was one who had the power to make Kate Middleton jealous: Isabella Calthorpe. William and Isabella are said to have met in 2005 when they both attended the same black tie event. While some have described their relationship as closer to a crush between friends, the Daily Mail claims that at one point, William planned to end his relationship with Kate so he could pursue Isabella. Unfortunately for William, it seems that Isabella was not interested in entering into a relationship with the prince. A royal insider told the Daily Mail he had fallen for her in a huge way and wanted to be with her. He propositioned her several times that summer, and although Isabella was single, she knocked William back and said it would be too damaging for her in her career. Nevertheless, William's friendship with Isabella was reportedly to blame for the temporary breakup he and Kate announced in 2004. A friend reportedly said that during that time period, William travelled to Greece with friends, but Isabella was in the area. The friend told the Daily Mail, "Kate's a tough cookie though," and stood aside and waited for William to come back to her, which eventually he did. Before that though, he did everything he could to woo Isabella. From Isabella to Arabella. Prince William reportedly met Ms. Arabella Musgrave in summer 2001. Royal expert Katie Nicholl explained that William and Arabella had known one another since they were children. William was said to have been captivated by Arabella as soon as they met. As Nicholl wrote in a 2010 book, as Arabella walked through a friend's house party, William did a double take. Arabella had blossomed into a gorgeous-looking girl, and he wondered why he hadn't noticed her properly until now. The two reportedly spent several hours together that night before spending the bulk of their summer together. At one point, Nicholl claims that William very nearly dropped out of college to be with Arabella, but when he met Kate, he was convinced to give the school another shot. In the years since, Arabella reportedly became friends with both Kate and her sister, Pippa.